Hello guys, and welcome back to Learning to Trade with Foo-Wing Li. Today's the 10th of March, sorry, 10th of April. I'm losing track of time since I'm not going to work every day. I have been out in the sunshine today. I've been enjoying this beautiful weather in Scotland, and just getting my shopping in. So, I have been on my trading app today, Binance, and I have been making sales. I've also set up purchases, which also have gone through. Let me show you my history, order history. Let's filter it by today, well, the last 24 hours at least. Okay, so let's go down to the bottom. So that was yesterday. I was buying, I sold the Binance quite quickly after it. Seller, I bought that. OAX, bought that. Sold OAX quite quickly straight after. But more OAX. This was yesterday evening. Look down there. So I decided buy some MTL. So I bought some, or I put an order in, and then that went through quite quickly. Also put in an order for Litecoin. I'm trying to harvest some Litecoin as well. Put an order in for EXM, that went through as well. Order for BNB, that went through. So I set up a sell, which sold quite quickly afterwards. So that's a bit of day trading. When you buy something, when it's low, or at its bottom, or its way up, and you sell it at its top. So I went to buy more Binance. In fact, I only bought that Binance, the single Binance, there to pay my fees. So I set it up to buy some. I had to buy one higher than I originally sold, but I set to buy one lower than I originally sold. And that's just so I have some cheap Binance to pay fees. Again, I keep clicking my mouse on my computer, which makes that warning appear. Then TRX, I put an order to buy some TRX. That went through this morning. BNB again, I put an order through this morning. That's 2 lots of 5 at the top there. That's to cover the 10 I sold yesterday, last night. So this is me putting in my stop limits, my auto buys, so that I don't have to be watching it constantly. Let me try and explain again about these candles and how I make my decision. So let's have a look at what Binance is doing. So as you can see, this is on a 1 hour scale. Binance this morning at 6 AM Greenwich Mean Time went to its lowest point. That's a new low again. So Binance is on a constant low. I'm trying to make some money on all these new lows and lower new highs. So that's a new lower high. So I am hoping for it to rise up again for a new, in fact it'll be a new higher high and a new lower low, higher low. I'm hoping that Binance will not drop again and it will climb. With all these candles, this is me trying to explain the candles now. So this green one down the bottom here, that's a good indicator to buy. It's not the greatest, it's still telling me that Binance is on the way down. If this square rectangle was higher up and this bottom shadow line was lower down and it created a better looking hammer, as they call it, that would alert me that Binance is going to make a big move up. But it's not, it's just telling me it's going to make a little bit move up. And we get to here, it's all the square followed by a red one, with a little tail at the top or shadow at the top. That's telling me it's going to come down a bit, but it shouldn't come down too much. When you compare that candle with this candle, that kind of tells you the direction of movement. I think this candle's telling me that it will not drop back down to here. It will drop, but not quite as far. If this tail was higher, I might think that this would drop a lot more. But because the tail is not so high here, it's not going to drop. Think about like an arrow, and the tail is pointing downwards. And the bigger the tail, the bigger the drop. This arrow's pointing upwards. It's kind of 50-50, so I think it's just going to hover in between these two lines for a little while until it hits the bottom resistance line here and gives us a nice green candle like that one. Then it should shoot up again. If it hits this resistance line and gives us a red downward movement, then I'll be a bit panicky, a bit worried. But again, you shouldn't worry too much. I've actually set up a buy amount, so if it does drop, I'll be buying Binance back, 2 of them, cheaper. Again, that's what you want to do, is buy stuff cheap. Things will always rise in price, unless the company's going bust, it's liquidating, it's just nobody's investing in them, they're not selling any products, they're not making any profits. But Binance should be making profits all the time. Every time someone makes a trade, Binance should be making profits, because they charge fees. And the more people buy and sell, the more profits Binance make. So Binance have to give you opportunities to buy and sell to make profits, otherwise they're not going to make profits. It's a game of cat and mouse. Try to be the cat and not the mouse. The mouse, I would consider, are the big companies. They have to make their money to pay their wages, so they're chasing us cats because we have the money that they want. But we're just gobbling it up, going, yeah, we'll give you a little bit of our scraps and we'll have the biggest lion's share. Okay, that's enough philosophy. I can't think of much else to tell you guys. I'm just looking at this, which I don't normally do, not for this long anyway. Let me have a look at BTC. BTC's on the movement up, which is good because I got most of my money in BTC. Again, as I say, 50-50. I'm kind of leaning 60-40 more towards BTC, because I think BTC is on the rise and Binance is on the down. So I have more money invested in Binance than BTC than Binance. Again, when I buy Binance at a low, that means Bitcoin's at a high. So I'm actually getting a lot more Binance because Bitcoin's up. Then when Binance goes up and Bitcoin comes down, I'm selling my Binance back for cheaper Bitcoin, so I should be receiving more Bitcoin. That's the very basic theory behind how I trade. I do invest in other cryptocurrency coins, but I don't invest much. Between 25, in fact, between 10 and 50 pounds. Sometimes I might have a little bit more in it. I might accidentally buy 60, 70, even 80 pound worth, but that's when I am feeling really confident a stock is going to go up. Again, that's all by reading the candles. So I think that'll do it for now. I don't want to make my videos too long. They can be quite boring, especially the way I talk. and I know some people don't like listening to my voice, but that's a Scottish, so live with it. Anyway, happy trading, and I'll see you next time.